What's up, cyberspace cadets? It's Irate Prostate. It's Friday. Time for Creem Streem. That's right. We're streaming, and hopefully you'll be creaming if we do this shit right, okay? And in the studio with me tonight, I have my compatriots. I've got Tim of the Hun and Trippypoop. Say hey. What's up?
Hey, hey, hey.
And first of all, I want to say hello to Goatman, which is always a good sign. What's up, everybody? I see Cynic. Hey, man. Sir Adamantine, greetings. Cynic. Hi, Chief Lakota. Thanks for coming, everybody. Tema is in the studio. That's like, yeah, I'm start doing my imitation of Scrub and start reading everybody's stuff. You know, we were talking about
it.
So, Zach Lomby says, "Woo, what a day!" Sparky takes one to say, "What's up, man?" Dan S saying, "Ding ding, class starts from you." Tim says, "They're all awesome people. How are you doing tonight?" Chief Lakota, good evening. Uzi Q, hi. Cynic, almost there. Goatman, hello everybody. Just got on and I hear a screaming goat. That's right. Hey, Goatman. So I'll stop that now. It's kind of goofy sounding when I do it. Somehow it's just it fits Scrub's personality better anyway. So shit. It's Creem Streem. It looks like Killing Joke is going to be a little late, a little tardy, and that's fine. We'll get the shit running and keep rolling. I hope everybody is doing good. Tema, how you doing tonight, mate?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. You know, we did this charity stream this afternoon.
I saw that.
Met and exceeded the goal. So that was pretty awesome, even with all of the, what did Disky call them? The boomer tech issues? Is that what he called them?
Yeah, I caught a little bit of that. That was really good. Trippy, man, how about you?
I was totally in the same place as Attema. We was all hanging out.
Yeah.
Except for, I think Attema went first, and I was part of the second group of people. But that was pretty fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
And by the time that we went to go play the game, they had already met their goal. So
yeah.
Almost sounded like you were describing a gangbang there for a second.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they all cream streamed all over me.
Yeah, and I'm officially now calling y'all the Cream Team. So
Nice.
yes, the Cream Team. Hope if you're offended by that, get used to it.
Are we cream filled or cream covered?
Both. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Cream.
Maximum creamage. That's what we try to do here.
Like
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best for our people.
Oh yeah, and Sparky told me to tell you that you have an amazing channel. You got great streams, and he was sucking up really bad.
Hey, Sparky. Thanks, man.
Oh, and he also said that if you want, you can always share your link into his Discord. He has a shilling spot.
Oh, yeah, I think I did. Check it, man, because I think I did. I think I shielded you in there.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Check it out real quick, yeah. Yeah, I'm in there. I shielded it last night, too.
Sweet.
Yeah, if y'all, and be careful, keep your eye on the crawl. The crawl is not moving, okay? It kind of looks like it's going up and down. That's an optical illusion.
Nice.
So if you're into drugs and shit, you don't need any, man. Just look at my screen. That's all you gotta do. Is just look at the screen and let us do the driving, right? So you want to get into the mutated news?
Sure. We'll get into entertainment here.
Yeah, let's do that shit. Sounds fun.
Kind of. Maybe.
These are all, yeah, I've gone through all of these pretty much, and so this should have a really interesting flow, everybody. Handpicked by Uzi, sorted by Irate, and read by Attema. You can't lose with that combo.
Okay,
wait,
now that I
there's
can
more.
Yeah, but wait.
There's
more.
There's more. Arrgh.
So, title of the article.
Oh, before we get to the article, I do want to talk about my friend Alfred. That's right. Who lives in Ireland. He's been talking about
Good morning. Hope you all have a great weekend. Hashtag Fright Power.
Somebody just sent us Fright Power. I'm going to see who that message was. It was from Alamo Gulf Citizen. Thank you, sir. And I appreciate the $4.99. Salute. All right. And so talking about my friend Alfred who lives in Ireland. He says it's been real windy, okay, there and in Scotland and all over England. So apparently there's a lot of winds blowing. And, you know, so with that in mind, Timma is going to read an article that talks about wind. Is that Scotland?
Yes, okay. Ayrshire, a region of somewhere in the islands. It doesn't give me any specific. I don't know that much about the geography of the UK, so.
Yeah.
Wherever Storm Alley blew through. So. Sorry, guys, I don't know everybody's countries very well. So. Here's the name of the article. Sex Storm. Woman in stitches after neighbor's stash of sex toys blow out of wheelie bin during Storm Alley's 100-mile-an-hour winds.
No. Did she get penetrated?
It's like, all right, a wheelie bin is one of those, you know, garbage things that, you know, those little blue garbage things with wheels on them, you know, that replaced, supposedly replaced trash cans. But anyway, so yeah, after the wind blew all the shit around, there's a picture of a tree that's like on top of a car. Apparently there was all these dildos, Benoit balls, and God knows what, is that a penis pump? Yeah, and she put all this shit on her Facebook page. What is that?
No, that's
a speculum.
Speculum.
Holy shit! For the amateur gynecologist in the family.
Yeah. Not a rib separator.
That's some kink right there, bro.
There's the article we're looking at. It's the Scottish Sun, so I'm assuming this is in Scotland
It's
somewhere.
in Scotland.
No, my question is, why did they... It looks like they have a roll of tape there as well. So, they've got anal beads, a vibrating dildo, pump lube, and a speculum. Okay? Okay.
I'm just saying. And why are they in the trash can? See, that's the other question.
They were headed for the dumpster, so apparently she was tired of these toys.
They're overused. That's worse. That's worse.
I just hope she washed them fucking things before she stuck them in there.
No, you don't wash your garbage before you throw it away, do you?
No, I don't. Oh my God, that's why she took a picture of it instead of fucking picking it up, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, she put it on Facebook to like embarrass her fucking neighbor and shit, right? So yeah, I would say she was completed her task there. People in the crew are saying, let's see, any comments that says you should eat, Trip, don't do the coma thing. That's Brooks being
my stomach keeps growling,
being a codependent girl. It's okay. It's okay, Brooke, we're gonna take care of him. We got him. Alamo Gulf Citizen says howdy to Timma, and Timma said howdy back. So all right, we're caught up. With Chat Patrol, Chat Report, that's
Chat
right.
Patrol.
Yes, I consulted a PR firm and they said that I needed to consult the chat more.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooke's just upset because she's always in the Canadian corner.
Oh, poor baby.
And Sparky has a wrench. Sorry, dude. And Tim, I apologize to Carl for me. I did not have him correctly designated in my Discord server. So, yeah, I do want to. I've got some stuff coming up, people. So, if you're in the looking for a patron or a person to Patreon, consider me, or head out to my Patreon and shit. But I'll talk about all that stuff. I'm probably going to do just a video aside. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm ADD-ish, as a motherfucker. But that popped in my head.
We all are.
Yes.
We all are.
Yes, Alamo, good deal, man. Good to see you. Let's see. All right, so and that brings us to Georgia, which is apparently I've been going to the wrong church. Actually, I don't go to church, but I think I would have gone. I would have wanted to go to this church. Tell us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In Savannah.
So this is Savannah, Georgia. 2 women face felony drug charges after agents with the Chatham-Savannah County Narcotics Team found they were selling marijuana edibles at a church event in Savannah, Georgia. A woman arrested for selling marijuana edibles at church event. Now, the agents went and bought several items from her and then watched her for a while. And let her sell a bunch of these fucking things before they busted her. So she made a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah, they said she had what $1,000 in cash rolled up, and like this pink fucking 1911. It's a beautiful gun, man.
Yeah, it was a pretty little gun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pink 1911 or a Glock. It may have been a Glock actually. From what it looked like to me, but it had
I don't ever remember seeing a pink block, but yeah, whatever it is, it's
yeah, it had a nickel. The slide was nickel, and then the rest of it was pink. Looked like a powder process.
Yeah, yeah. So apparently there were 2 women, but only one of them was actually doing the selling. The other one wasn't. I guess, I don't know. One of them was only like accessory to the illegal stuff, and one of them was actually the illegal stuff, according to what they're saying in the article. But
so it's illegal, of course. There, the only place in the South that's legal right now is Florida for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
But the rest of the South, you got a snowball's chance in hell fucking legalizing pot.
Well, Texas is pretty close.
The liquor lobby is quite happy down here. And the beer lobby, too. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Happy birthday, Sparky.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sparky.
It's Sparky's Tech Corner.
I do that to him all the time.
Happy birthday to you.
First time I said happy birthday to Sparky, it was like 2 weeks after his birthday that I didn't know had already passed.
Yeah, we've been saying happy birthday to him for
Big
like
Fat
2
Brian.
months
What's up, brother?
Oh, yeah.
now. Hi.
BFB.
So, yeah. Apparently, they just sat there and watched her for a long time and let her sell a whole bunch to people, and then they busted her.
Yeah.
So. Pretty funny. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, because this was some sort of publicized event, and she was advertising it on social media sites too.
As to get weed, do you think?
To get edibles. She was advertising the sale of her edibles at this event at this church.
Damn.
On other media sites. Like, I got this business thing in the bag, I was just like, what the fucking, what? Okay. Sure, lady. Yeah. So, no, that was good times. Good times. Oh, boy. But yeah, that's a church I would go to, too,
man. Me too, man. What about you, Trippy?
What?
Do you think if they had sugar-free edibles, you'd partake?
Oh, hell no. Let me think about that for a second. I liked smoking it when I still did it, but I don't know if edibles would make me as paranoid as smoking did. So I have no idea.
I tell you, man, the one time I'm going to tell you a story. I had my cousin was in the sales business, the pharmaceutical sales business, you could say. And one night we decided we were going to make brownies, right? So he decides to, this is back when you had to de-seed pot, because everything you pretty much got had seeds in it, right? You don't get that beautiful sensimelia, the without seeds, beautiful stuff that they make now. It was good shit. It was red bud. So we de-seeded it. We went through the process, and then we put it in the blender. We chopped it up, you know, got all the twigs and shit out of it, right? And then we mixed it in with the brownie mix, right? So we we make the brownies, and we each eat one, right? And it was me, my cousin, his sister, and nothing happened. Right, 20 minutes. We're like, God damn, this is shitty. So we eat another one, right? And then he said, fuck it. And so he rolls a joint, right? Because he's got another bag of this shit lying around. And so we smoked that. And then when the shit kicks in, and it was like, oh my God, that was the only time I was scared driving home stoned. I mean, I had driven stoned plenty of times before. But I mean, I could barely keep my eyes open, and apparently it stayed in my body quite a while because I was stoned the next 2 days. So.
Holy crap!
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know what you're doing with that shit, you can you can get really fucked up.
Well, I prefer edibles over smoking because I get 8 hours of pain relief versus like an hour and a half to 2 at most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine back in
I wish
high
I had
school
that option, man. Shit.
He did, he came up to me one day and he's like, dude, I'm making brownies. And I was like, what kind of brownies? He goes, fucking pot brownies, dude. I said, oh. And he goes, yeah, I put about a ½ ounce in each one.
Oh, man.
And I was like, how much? He goes, $15. I said, no, I think I can get high for less.
Dude.
Now you really can't, but yeah.
Man.
I think I ended up just buying a dime off of him because he used to give me 2 grams for $10.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Okay, so I guess it's what, move on time, because wait, there's more. That's right.
Always
That's
more.
right. We've got a lot of shit to talk about tonight. This is, and you know, we may not even make it through the whole thing. I'm just saying. You know? So
okay.
Meow.
Well, I think I am going to have to be right back so that I could drop off some Chinese food in the bathroom.
You do that.
Go for it, blah.
I'll be back in a few here.
All right.
All right.
So.
Have fun with that.
Oh, so let's see.
Okay. Here is a very awkward and not useful segue. Police called when cat brings home bag of drugs.
This is all right. So, police in Britain. I'll read this article. It says police in Britain said that a pet owner contacted the authorities when their cat came home toting an unusual trophy. It was a bag of drugs. Ashley police team in Bristol, England, said that the cat came home with a bag that contained several smaller bags believed to contain illegal drugs. The police spokesman, quote, told the Independent, it must be connected to some kind of thing because it's in blue, that the investigation has been opened by officers' priority was to remain the safety of the owner and the pet. So they immediately grabbed those drugs and took a photo and put it up on Twitter. All right, and I'm opening up to Twitter right now just to see what I'm seeing, and it looks like okay, it's heroin. It looks like brown heroin, brown tar heroin or some shit. It looks like the kind of shit I'm not into. Let's see. So yeah, look at what the cat dragged in. Great result in St. Paul's when the resident cat brought this in during the night. The owner got a bit shocked. But called the police straight away. And forget police dogs. They should start training cats. The guy joked on the news.
Well, that would work. Yeah, that would work quite nicely in Europe, since nobody really wants to work anyway, and cats are the laziest creatures on the planet.
No shit. It'd be like, whatever. What do you want me to do with this shit? Oh, wow. Nope and Queen of Shade. Hey, what's up? It's been a while, Nope. How you doing, man? Yeah, he says, buy weed, keep it, and use that for your edibles, and then smoke the weed like it's middies. That's the Big Brian Nibba shit. And Queen of Shade says, Tim, hey, lovely.
Hi, sweetheart. I already said hi to her.
Ah, cool. You're right. Just keeping up with the folks in the because the PR firm told me about that shit, so I gotta, do what the PR firm told me. Yeah, man. I paid them. I paid them exactly. I'm getting my money's worth. I'll put it that way.
There you go.
I found the PR firm in Big Fat Brian's voice chat. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. High dollar. Very high dollar.
Exactly. Oh man, holy shit. Yeah, it's courtesy of the Stench Ever public relations company. Okay.
Okay.
Shit, what the fuck? Oh.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Ooh, easy. Okay, it's slow. There we go.
So, all right. So this cat story brings us to this New York woman who was arrested in Fairfax, Virginia.
This is incredible.
It looks like the cat got the wrong thing. Yeah, because she hits this security guard. It says
she hits him in the dome with a fanny pack that had a live pigeon.
Had a live pigeon in it. Yeah, she hit him in the head, right? And
she hit him in the head. Yeah. Pigeon to the dome.
Holy shit. She's 56 years old, and my God, she looks older than that, man. She looks like 70. Jesus. Man.
She's worked.
Dude. The security guard heard the woman yelling at employees at a Social Security Administration office in Fairfax.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Yeah, no shit. Where's my benefits? God damn it! And she hit him in the head with a fanny pack. Television station reported. When the guard escorted her out of the building, she allegedly pulled out a knife and threatened him. She was arrested and charged with attempted unlawful wounding. Attempted wounding, okay. The pigeon was unhurt and was taken to an animal shelter. They cared more about the damn bird than they did her. Holy shit. Shit.
But at the end, it says the pigeon was unhurt and was taken to an animal shelter. So apparently she couldn't even hit him very hard.
Yeah. Ain't that America?
Well, that's a hell of a... That's a durable-ass pigeon, one of the two.
I'm telling you. Or, it was just cozy in that fanny pack. Just was, wrapped up in a blanket, maybe. Sound asleep. Just awake and...
Well, pow! I don't know. Unlawful wounding, or attempted unlawful wounding.
Cuck involved. Your stream is giving me Caesars. I'm suing you. Good luck. Good luck on that, man. Because you'll gladly get a lot of nothing. Queen of Shade, don't you recognize my brain? Do you, Big Fat Brian? Well, Brian, do you? Do you recognize the Queen of Shade?
Nope, he doesn't. Uh-oh.
Furry and Finley said, shit, I got unsubbed. Did you from me? If you got unsubbed from me, man, DM me that shit because some funky shit's going down. Anyway.
Yeah, I lost views.
Yeah.
I lost over like 10 views on 2 different videos.
Yeah, did you see that with the Medicare? he had a one video that had like 150 likes and had 40 views.
What?
Yeah.
Medica?
Yeah, you go on Sinatra's feed on Twitter and you'll see it. So there's some fuckery afoot, of course. It wouldn't be fucking YouTube if it wasn't, you know?
Oh, yeah, I know.
But, you know, what can you say? Just like I said in that thread, I'm going to say it right here. You know, it just, you know, they make it as tough as possible to be a content creator on this here platform, but I'm not going to suck any dicks. So, you know, you can keep throwing this bullshit at us. We're not going to budge.
Yeah, no, this is getting retarded.
Until you deny us this platform. Exactly. You're going to have to kick me out. So, and then...
That's where I'm at, too.
Then there's this daughter of this young lady. She takes the girl's phone, okay, but see, it starts to make sense, okay. Mother arrested for taking phone away from teenage daughter. Hudsonville, Michigan, a mother was arrested after stealing her teen daughter's cell phone as a form of discipline. She has been vindicated. The Ottawa County prosecutor dismissed the charges against the local woman on Tuesday. Questions remain, however, as to why she was arrested in the first place. I would like answers on why it got so far and how it got this far where this happened to within my home. I'm disciplining my child, and then I'm being handcuffed. She was nursing her 4-week-old baby the day before Mother's Day when a deputy knocked on her door telling her that she'd be arrested. She was being arrested on a misdemeanor theft charge. He told me that he was going to arrest me, and I asked him if I could turn myself in on Monday by myself because, you know, Mother's Day and shit. And she had a new baby. And then she says, you know, the baby wasn't taking the bottle, all right? And her proposals weren't accepted. She was arrested and taken to a holding cell before being released 2 hours later on $200 bond. That's not that bad. She told WOOD TV, you've got wood. We are watching wood. that she shook her 15-year-old daughter's, took her 15-year-old daughter's iPhone 6 away from her. Excuse me, the difference. In April after she had gotten in trouble at school. However, Ron France, the prosecutor, said that the mom never told the original deputies that she had taken the phone away to punish her daughter. In fact, it was never mentioned in the original police report. The mom, though, claims she did tell the deputy up front. This is in Michigan, dude.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't hear what part, or it started with an H.
Let's see. I'll tell you. It's Hudsonville in Ottawa County. Yeah.
Hudsonville.
It's in Ottawa County.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Right. Well, all right. So now we get to the reality of it. And in fact, it was never mentioned in the original report. The mom, though, claims that she did tell the deputy up front, and I'm inclined to believe that because it was her ex-husband who reported the alleged theft. It told the deputies that he owned the phone. This is typical divorce shit. But the mom says that the phone was a Christmas gift from her ex-husband to her daughter. And the phone was probably in his name is what I believe. I believe the prosecutor knew the whole time. It was an easy question to have answered, May said. And just a few short minutes into the trial, the assistant prosecutor announced it was indeed the daughter's phone. So the case was dismissed, and May left the courthouse with a clean record. Wow. I don't know.
Weird.
I'd be.
So the daughter reported this as a theft and didn't tell the cops it was.
It was probably the ex-husband that did, right?
Yeah, probably.
You know, but if the daughter, I can see both happening because kids are such fucking brats nowadays. You know.
No, my ex-husband would have done this. My ex-husband would have done this if he could have.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'd have punched my daughter in the side of the head. It's only once. You know, it just depends on what's on their other side.
Do you have kids, Trippy?
No.
Neither me and Uzi.
I'm just gonna have to go punch somebody else's kid in the side of the head.
There you go. There you go. That's always the best way anyway. 'Cause then
Yeah,
it's like
really.
totally, like guilt-free, right?
No shit. So let's see. Timmy, you want to take the next couple? This is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw Cook Eichenwald's.
I love that name, man. Cuck Arkenwald. Furry and Finley. What's up?
That's Lysis. I know Lysis.
I'm
Lysis.
just laughing. Hi, Lo-Fi.
Hey,
Cook Eichenwald
Lo-Fi.
put in here. I was raped during the seizures I got because of your video.
Oh shit. Well, you're second hand or third hand responsible. I don't know. I wasn't here.
Well, if you have the child, you can name it after me, and I will tell you my name in DMs. Okay, so you can get the name right. It's Prostate. Okay, just name your kid Prostate. It'd be awesome.
Last name exam. The prostate icon
Upper asshole.
Holy shit! Oh
Here's
my
my
god!
son, upper asshole.
Where are the tacos when we need them?
Oh god. Okay.
Loaded.
What is it? Prostate upper asshole Eichenwald.
Be sure and get your prostate checked at least once a year if you're over the age of 40. This public
40
service
now?
announcement courtesy of Irate Prostate.
It's 40 now. Who the hell's been fingering my butthole for like 3 years? Or
That's
1
your-
year?
That's your diabetes.
A diabetes finger.
It's the diabetes prostate.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, if you
I just
could
checked
try
my
to
own.
fucking find him, that would be awesome.
You've got to
Take
get
the-
you out.
What you gotta do is you just gotta take the plunger, stick it in the toilet, make sure it's nice and suction down there, and then
But don't
sit for
tell-
a while,
say anything.
and you'll find out if you've got prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Because that was. Oh,
Dude.
yummy.
What's up, Irate?
Well, that kind of works nicely.
that shit is nothing to laugh about, but fucking it's funny as shit.
Just making fun of people with cancer. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing.
Swear, that's not
Tentacle
what we're
prostate, Eichenwald, the butt baby. That's right. I proudly present you. You can see his bar mitzvah.
Jeez.
doing. I know.
The tentacle prostate Eichenwald. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, you know, we really need to get a serious discussion at some point in the future about how there's no rite of passage to manhood for most American males. Let's just put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Rite of
discuss
passage.
later, perhaps with Lo-Fi, perhaps. How are you, darling? Big ol' kiss. Love you.
You got a viper sword up in there?
There's
Oh, she's wonderful.
it's the viper sword around.
I don't know.
There's
I
a
was- I
lot
thought
of
that-
there are a lot of unrich people here. Who can I trust? I don't know. Just because I gave,
Prostate, the rich.
just because I'm giving Cuck has got to get one just for that one. Yeah, you know.
Oh, that was so.
I mean, you give somebody
Okay.
a fucking Caesar, you know, you owe them something else, you know.
Queen of Shade is Sharati.
Queen of Shade.
That's Sharati from Mad Dodge's server. She's one
Gotcha.
of the owners.
How you doing? How you doing?
She's actually one of my longest standing internet. She's
Oh, cool.
who I'm closest to. She's cool peeps. You want to see somebody lay the law down? That's who you look at. I'm so nice compared to her.
Sweet.
Tell her.
Yeah.
Yes, we do mourn the passing of the Edomite. You know, he'll pray for his soul. Maybe one day he will return to us in a different.
Worst dynamite ever?
Yeah, worst Edomite ever, man. He's gone. But we love him and we'll miss him and we'll pray for him every night. He's a good
What
man.
happened to him?
Well, that's a long story.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving. Let's keep this thing happy. You know, no tears. He wouldn't want us to cry tears for him.
Okay.
Yeah. He was a manly man. He wasn't into tears. He hit you.
This is true.
He'll give you something to cry about, wouldn't he? I'm just saying.
Probably.
I'll have to go with that. Okay.
All right, so this Erica Martin at KTLA. Oh, that's like KTLA, where all the beautiful people are. That's right. These are people that couldn't make it in the film business, but they can smart enough to read a teleprompter on stage, on camera. This is yeah, check this shit out. So this dude, this video repairman, was busted by this guy. Check this out. Playa Vista is I think it's right outside of LA, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please somebody correct me in the chat. I'm sure you'll do it gladly. Speaking out after their home security camera captured a repairman going through the hamper in their little girl's room Wednesday morning, pulling out underwear and sniffing them. The man was also seen stuffing a pair of the undergarments in his pocket while he was supposed to be conducting repairs on the 3- and 5-year-old girl's bedroom. The footage was captured by a Nest camera perched in one of their cribs. I would never have imagined that somebody would do this, the father, Jason Cooper, said. Cooper said that the moving company that they had hired had left their floor scratched, so the firm paid for a contractor to come fix the issue. My wife thought he might have been a little bit creepy. She thought he was creepy, but I didn't catch any red flags. He told KTLA. The shocked father also said that he was in another room when the repairman was there and only realized what had been happening when he checked the footage of the camera after he left. And then the next clip I saw was him picking up a pair of the underwear, one of my daughter's dirty underwear, turning around from the camera, and you can see him bringing it to his face. Oh my God, man. I don't know how this dude can didn't lay that dude out. Like go find out where he lived and paid him a home visit.
Oh, no. He went the bitch route.
He also phoned the repairman directly, letting him know that what the camera recorded and that he planned to share it with the news outlets and social media. Cooper said that he heard the man gasp, and he believes that the repairman was going to try to apologize, but he says he told him that he didn't want to hear anything about what he had to say. The gentleman violated a 5-year-old and 3-year-old's privacy, my family's privacy. Obviously, my wife and I are really distraught over this, and we want other people to know. Shit.
Yeah, set them on fire and watch them run down the block.
Yeah, you got to have one of these outrageous every once in a while, man, because it's just like, well, here's the deal. If anybody knows anything about paraphilias and things like that, they escalate. They go from fantasy to early behaviors, and then the behaviors progress until they sexually abuse somebody, right? And and evidently this guy is evidently
he's only like a step or two away from actually.
Exactly, he's right. The next one will be peeping, and then breaking and entering, and then rape. That dude needs to be caught and put in the system immediately.
Yep.
The only thing I really don't like is that they went to social media with this instead of going to the police. I think it looks like they did both at the same time, and I would have gone just straight to the police.
To the cops, yeah, and not even called him or done anything.
Yeah, there was some stuff I thought they did the wrong way, and I thought it was kind of some bitch ass shit, like the getting on social media and bitching about it like this. They were doing it completely just to get back at him, and that's like, it
was cucky. I agree.
Yeah, I understand the want to publicly, have somebody like this destroyed, but until you have like the police reports and everything done, don't go out there and do this shit, because all you do is complicate your own complaint. Because if it looks like you're trying to do this as a weapon against somebody, it really makes it look like, you know, they aren't as guilty as you're making this out to be.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So, it's a dangerous thing to do. You can do it, but yeah.
Yep. It sounds like you would have made a more prudent choice, and I think that you would have made the right. You know, when you frame it like that, it makes more sense to me. You know, to go straight to the cops and to, you know, so they can fucking go get the guy. You know,
set him up in the system.
Well, not give him an opportunity to get rid of evidence. You know, you know what I'm saying, and make up right. You know.
Yeah, you don't want to give him a chance to get out of being prosecuted for it.
Exactly. Yep. Surprise visit. That's what you want. And then there's the poor lady that lost $35,000 in the freezer after she bought a freezer at Costco. And you know how if you get an appliance, the guys will take the other appliance, you know, the busted one, because a lot of times they'll refurb them and clean them up and, you know, and resell them at a discount. You know, the guys that move, that's how they make a lot of money, you know, is that way.
Yeah.
And, you know, she went to Costco, and the guys that they sent to deliver it, you know, that they took it off her hands, and she forgot to get the savings that she had put in the freezer.
It looks like her daughter thought she had grabbed it, and she thought her daughter had grabbed it.
Right.
And this is where she always kept her money, and she's actually fairly correct in her thinking. She's
smart. Yeah, I'm reading it right now because she's got multiple sclerosis, right? And she stored it in the freezer because. Go ahead and explain it, Tema. Take it.
Well, okay, so her thinking is that, you know, a lot of times if there's a house fire, the one place that's pretty much guaranteed stuff doesn't burn is inside the freezer. Mm-hmm. So she's like, okay, I'll keep my financial savings not in a bank. I didn't do that, but she decided it was better to have that cash in her house, so she put it in her freezer to keep it safe in case there was a fire.
Right.
But she wrapped it in white toilet paper so people wouldn't see it whenever they went into her fridge. The inside of the freezer, or into the freezer, but the inside of the freezer is white as well, so nobody really noticed it. It ended up being about $35,000 in large bills. It's kind of sad.
So was she able to recoup it? This is a question.
No. It hasn't been reported anywhere.
Yeah, those guys. They might be in a fucking junkyard somewhere, just sitting there, you know. But you know, there's these really nice. You can for $40, you can buy a nice little safe. You know, they make them out of this fire-resistant plastic, and they fill them with concrete. You know, to give it weight and shit. And there's a way that you can drill through the floor and anchor it to the floor, and then that way, you know, people can't run off with it and stuff. You put your important papers and shit like cash, like, you know, or guns and stuff like that in it, you know. So there's other ways to do that, but yeah. Anyway, that's just all right. It's time to move on.
Yeah, that was kind of my question too. Nope, has $35,000 cash, can't buy a firebox. Nope.
No shit.
Oh
man.
wait, there's more.
But wait.
Yeah, but wait.
Now here's my next.
More.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones right here. I was looking at today.
You want to tell this one, Irate?
Yeah, man. All right.
You decide.
Yeah, this only in Texas, people. You're gonna hear this shit. Texas woman says she shot and killed a 12-foot, 580-pound alligator at her ranch Monday, and she suspects the massive animal ate her miniature horse. Even before she shot the alligator, Judy Cochran, was having a memorable 2018. She told USA Today in May she had become the mayor of Livingston, Texas, and earlier in September she became a great-grandmother. And now she's telling the story of her memorable hunt. She killed the alligator with just one shot and plans to eat the meat and hopes to display the gator's humongous, in quotes, head in her office. She said that she doesn't think of herself as a hunter, and she doesn't want to seem like she's bragging about the harvest or anything, but she's been looking at this gator for some time because her miniature horse went missing about 3 years ago, and the animal's remains were never found. So she suspected it was the gator, and it would have to have been a big one. And that's a big fucking gator right there, man. 12 feet, 580 pounds. And then that includes the tail, but there's a lot of good meat in that tail. If you cook it right, man, it does taste like chicken. It's pretty fucking good.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, one shot is what got me, man. It's like, hell yeah, that's right, Granny.
Huh?
So,
Oh, did you read the last sentence of the article?
what did it say? What did I miss?
The gator was found in the same pond where Cochran's then 5-year-old grandson shot a gator in 2009, according to the Houston Chronicle. That gator was even bigger, 800 pounds, 12 foot 6 inches. So her grandson, at the age of 5, killed a bigger.
Yeah, man, just good natural, good shots in their family, man.
Okay, so let's have the 5-year-old go gator hunting.
Go kill that goddamn thing. Prove me to me you're a man. Here, take the shot.
I was just kind of like, wow,
Take the boss bird.
that's a big ass 5-year-old if he can hold a gun big enough.
Yeah, a 12 gauge, man, and it kicks like a, if you don't hold it real tight, he'd have to have something. He might have used a rifle or something, because I don't know that.
It would have had to have been on like a tripod or something, because 5,
Maybe.
they're pretty small.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
does he
little
even have
kid.
the hand strength to really pull the trigger?
Yeah, you're asking good questions, because it's like, I don't know.
Sorry, I was like, the 5-year-old, oh, okay, we have the 5-year-old grandson. Sure, I believe that. Okay. I don't know. That just sounded crazy to me.
There's more. That's right. And the next one kind of segues with the reptile thing. In Yahoo, there was a story about Scaly Scary Lodger's Frenchman shares home with 400 reptiles.
Yeah.
Only
he's got two.
Francais. Go.
Yeah, it's Philippe Guillet. He has amassed a collection of more than 400 different exotic animals, from rattlesnakes and tarantulas and lizards to alligators. He has a pair of them in his house. Their names are Allie and Gator.
Oh, wow. That's so creative.
Trippy picked up on it. I was like, oh, okay. So, and they start interviewing him, and he starts saying the typical stuff that every single reptile owner has ever said, ever, I think.
And that would be what?
We don't I think it's unfair to treat these animals the way we do because we don't understand them. We don't understand them. We hate them. We think they're horrible. But when we get to know them, you can call them over, tell them to come and eat something, for example. Like, really, it shows him hand feeding his frickin' alligator in the picture for the article. It's fucking crazy. I'm like, you're cool. You're good.
He's an idiot, dude. He's gonna draw back a nub one
Yeah,
day.
you know?
You know that's right.
And he insists that the neighbors don't care and like the locals don't give a fuck, but apparently the fire department does because they're under orders to not go into the house during an emergency.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Even the popo. Oh. And something about a tarantula too.
Oh god, no, he has tarantulas, he has all kinds of different lizards, he has snakes, he has venomous snakes. He keeps the venomous snakes in like a special area. He has like a tortoise and like, yeah, no. Opening paragraph. In an unassuming house on France's River Loire, a cobra lives on the coffee table. A 50-kilogram, 110-pound tortoise roams the garden, and a 2-meter, 7-foot alligator sleeps in the owner's bed while another keeps watch at the door.
Damn.
He's a fucking moron.
Guy's almost 70.
Nope.
I don't know what the hell is-
Nope did say in the chat that a 22 mag can kill a gator, even
I didn't
800 pound. So yeah, I guess the mag would probably put enough punch behind it to, to get inside. You'd have to hit it in the head probably to do that. But yeah, thanks Nope for your expertise.
Thank you.
Yes.
I wasn't sure. That's why I was asking the questions, because I didn't know.
He also says something
still.
about, where was that? Oh fuck.
Mantids are cool. They're fun to raise. They're a short-term insectal pet, though. Like
Did you say? It sounded like you said mantids are cool.
mantids.
Oh. Okay.
Mantids are cool.
I've got a pair.
You're like, marry me. Shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck. This planet is you gotta admit, there's some pretty awesome morality here. I mean, the people here are really fucking stupid when they do. When the stupid shit happens, it's magnificent. It is. It's miraculous.
The levels of stupidity humans do, especially in civilized nations, is just incredible.
Oh my god, this is a great planet. All right, so why don't you do this little Tim? I'm going to let you kind of take the harness of this little medical section, because these kind of next couple. 3 or 4 kind of segue into each other in kind of a interesting progression, I guess.
Okay, so which one you want me to skip? The Jackson Ellie mother, or the mother that was offering the CHB that was offering rings and stuff to get her husband killed?
Yeah, we can come back to that later.
Okay, because that one doesn't really, the story doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't. Right. On second thought, I should have left that out and put it with the stuff up top.
Okay.
But I was busy.
I get it. So this is pretty fucked up. This is actually really, really fucked up. So surgeon denies negligence in removing woman's healthy kidney.
God.
Okay, so a South Dakota surgeon is admitted to mistakenly removing an Iowa woman's healthy kidney, but denied that he breached the standard of care, according to the surgeon's response to a lawsuit filed by the patient. Okay, so he took out the wrong kidney and also didn't remove the cancerous adrenal gland he was supposed to remove as well. So he left her with the cancer, right? The surgeon left her with the cancerous stuff and took the functioning organ out. And then he's going, nope, wasn't me. I didn't do. Nope, not my fault. My bad.
Piece of shit. Somebody should take his kidney.
No shit.
Go eye for an eye on it. Yeah, just take his kidney. And, I don't know, give him her cancerous gland. Yeah, there you go. That might be too far.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, no, this was really ugly.
Yeah, it said that he admitted to removing the kidney, but he denied breaching the standard of care, according to the surgeon's response in a lawsuit that filed by the patient. So, I mean, how can you say that? I took it out, but I didn't breach the standard of care. What the fuck? Okay, she didn't die on the operating table? Is that what you're telling me? Because she didn't die?
Well, she ain't dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You just took her functioning kidney.
And you left her with the fucking cancerous...
fucked up kidney.
Exactly.
And a cancerous adrenal gland. And then you're saying, oh, and the patient is going, nobody ever told us the cancerous adrenal gland wasn't going to be removed. She was under the impression that the thing that was giving her cancer was going to go bye-bye. And they said, oh, well, we told her in the morning before the surgery she wasn't going to have that removed, and we told her the day before, and she's like, no. And they have, like, nothing with her signature on it or anything.
Yeah,
They're
see,
just saying, no, we told her.
Right. All that kind of shit, when they do that shit, because I worked in the hospital atmospheres. And you have to get signatures on everything. I mean, you have to get a signature on shaving somebody. You have to at least get So yeah, right. I mean, it's like, all right, I had both my hips replaced, right? And every time they drew a smiley face on the leg that they were supposed to operate on, and they wrote wrong on the other leg. Okay,
Right.
right. And then it also drew a line on where the incision was going to be, right? But I, and I said, well, that fucking makes sense. So, God, fucking morons. Fucking morons.
Yeah, he was probably just late to playing golf and rushed his shit. Now, somebody's life's at stake because of.
Yeah. Shit. Oh. Chat. What do you think?
This one kind of made me mad because, they decided they would send her to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota after they, tried to kill her and not remove her cancer at the same time.
Crazy. Hey, Will Honorless. How you doing? It's good to see you tonight. See if we missed anybody. Nightbot, hope you're doing all right.
Nightbot's a pretty cool guy. Never seen him donate, but I've seen him in a lot of chats.
I put him in timeout one time, man. It was just to see what would happen. Nothing
What
happened. Nothing. No. Holy shit. I believe I've killed just enough brain cells to where I sometimes I feel like I'm stoned when I laugh a lot. So, or maybe that's just maybe it's just the endorphins, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Endorphins and lack of oxygen.
Totally.
All right, so we go from like fucking up a kidney operation, okay, and
To
next
4 people dying.
But wait, there's more.
There's more fucked up oopses.
Yes.
Okay, so four people get cancer from donated organ in extraordinary rare case. So 4 European patients developed breast cancer and ovarian cancer or something like that from getting organs from a woman who she didn't have any known medical conditions. She didn't test positive for the cancer screening, that they do when they take the organs. But apparently, all 4 people that got her organs ended up with cancer. 3 of them died directly from the cancer, and the 4th died from a stroke from
treatment.
All the other medications they had to take and stuff to fight the cancer they got.
Sounds like some kind of weird-ass science experiment.
Yeah.
Well, who gives you the cancer?
Well, I'll posit that maybe that guy that took the kidney, he did that to put it in somebody that paid him some money under the table or some shit.
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking that too. And then, then we got that. And now this segues into a Mexican forensic official who was fired. Why was he fired, Atima? Tell us, please.
He was fired for leaving storage trucks full of bodies abandoned in locations. There have now been 2 of these trucks that have been called up, that have been found, I guess I should say. He's been fired, yeah. This was pretty atrocious as well. This one kind of blew my mind. Mexican forensic chief who was fired over refrigerated truck that had 157 corpses inside reveals there is a second trailer containing 144 bodies because the morgues are overflowing with murder victims.
God damn. MS-13 is busy.
I gotta stop leaving my trucks full of dead bodies.
That's 300 fucking dead bodies, man. 300 dead people. Holy shit.
It's only 65 less than my, yearly amount.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Or that's Saturday night in Chicago, right?
Yeah. Or, tonight in Michigan or Detroit.
Yeah. Friday night in Detroit, Saturday night in Chicago.
Yeah. We trade off.
So, the truck was somehow found abandoned inside the warehouse while idling. So I'm not sure how that works. Like maybe they just left it running and they left it there. I don't know.
You know, it's like maybe it was like real superstitious or some shit, and just got creeped out by the fact that he's carrying a whole thing full of dead bodies. Maybe he watched too many episodes of fucking Walking Dead or some shit.
Well, apparently they aren't even supposed to have these trucks. They didn't get permission from anybody in the government to rent them.
Well, isn't that part of the deal? Is that their idea of death is that it's the afterlife. I mean, it's like I can't remember what I was reading one time, and it was like it sounded like to me like they believed that animated dead people could still, some of the more superstitious people, and
like vampires and shit.
Yeah, zombies and yeah, exactly, yeah, that kind of shit. So
I think there's some smaller,
maybe Santeria, because there's there's a lot of that.
Voodoo and hoodoo, but that's mostly African.
Right, exactly.
More African and Asian, and then you have the Philippines.
Yeah,
has great stories about the Philippines.
Yeah, see that, and that's an untouched. That we nobody hardly knows about that kind of stuff, and that all fascinates me. Prospero, holy shit, you need a wrench. How are you doing? Or is it Prospero?
It's Prospero, I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, it's I believe she says Prospero. Greetings. It's good to see you, Prospero. Furry and Finley. Hey.
Oh, this is sad.
Okay, so next. But
do you want to do the disclosure, or do you want to do the fail?
Oh, let's do the disclosure, because all this adds up to this law in California that makes a lot of sense after.
I don't know how to feel. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about this story. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a double-edged sword. So, new law makes California doctors on probation tell patients. Well, this is a good thing. I think, you need to be aware of the risks, especially for like drug abuse and things like that your doctor may have. Mm-hmm. I don't really know. I mean, how many other professions did you interact with that when you come in to say hi to them, they go, well, hi, I'm Dr. So-and-so, and I'm on probation for, drunk driving. You know what I mean? Like, how many other professions have you met somebody,
Exactly.
My name's such and such accountant for such and such firm, and I'm on probation for unpaid traffic tickets. Right,
right. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, right? Yeah, right. I've got 5 DUIs and shit. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I understand. People have a right to know if they have an addict for a doctor.
Let's ask the chat. Chat, all right. And just give me a 1 or 2. A 1 yes, 2 no. Would you want a doctor that was under sanctions to disclose that information to you? Do you think that's important? Okay. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
1. Yes.
I say 1. I think it's important.
I would imagine no.
What, that doctors have to
I would want to know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I would want to know, but at the same time, is it right to make them?
Yeah, it's kind of invasive as fuck. I see what you're saying, because there's this kind of gray area with the Fourth Amendment applicability to this thing, but I think that may have to do with the board that they voluntarily are members of, and they have to take oaths and stuff. I used to work, part of my counseling ship was working with nurses, that were, quote, diverting drugs. And what that means is that they would take the drugs prescribed for a patient, the patient turned them down, and then they would take them, right? And so it looked like the patient was taking the drugs, but it was really they were taking the patient's drugs. That kind of shit. And they were all obligated to the nursing bureau, right? And if they got busted, they had to do all this kind of shit, get shit signed, had to go to AA, NACA meetings and shit, just to get their licenses cleared. So, there's that internal stuff. But the disclosure to the patient, Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I think G Money in the bank has it right. He's too, unless his weird pedo shit or something. Yeah, it's like, you know, if they're like sex offenders or something like that. But if it's like a DUI or, you know, their own personal addiction issues, because let's face it, a lot of these surgeons with the high stress level jobs, they all have addiction problems too.
Yep.
So, you know, it just seems like feels like it violates the Fifth Amendment. You know, where it's like you're forcing people to slander themselves, and it's just,
yeah.
I don't know. And I understand the need to know if your doctor's not sober. I get that. You know, if you don't feel that he's using his clear right mind, I get that concern. At the same time, yeah, that's a hard one to figure out. I don't know what the balance is for that.
It's interesting, isn't it? And I do want to say hi to G Money in the Bank. It's been a while. Hey. I haven't been in the ghetto in a while, man. I had to leave it. It's just, you know, I don't know. There's a whole lot of ghetto shit going on there. Anyway, let us move on, because wait.
There's more. Really, really sad. Oh my God, really, really sad.
Oh, the whale. No? Yeah. So.
Oh. You go ahead, tell this one, Irate.
Well, all right. So here's the deal. People roll up on this dumpster, and there's a fucking dead whale laying in it, right? And I'll read a dead baby minke whale, too big to transport for a transport container, flopped onto the concrete in a parking lot in Rye, New Hampshire. A 4,000-pound mistake was caught on camera. Oh, that's just terrible, gasped Sarah Rogers, a Stratham resident, as she watched the video. The whale washed ashore on Genis Beach Monday morning. Experts say it likely died after getting tangled in fishing lines, and the crew added insult to injury when they tried to move it. That was a mistake that shouldn't have happened, and I take full responsibility for that, the police chief says. It says if it was a coordinated effort to remove the dead animal from a public beach. The town called on the state to bring in a dumpster to help transport the whale for a necropsy. I guess it's an autopsy.
It's an autopsy on something
that's dead.
That's not a human.
Yeah. Our goal was removing the biohazard right away. He says the problem with these was simple communication. And we said baby whale, and everyone thought it was a small whale. We should have measured the length of the animal it was, so it was clear the size of container that we would need. When asked why they still attempted to put the large animal in the too small container, he just said they had a strategy. The operator of the front end loader was trying to drop it onto the dumpster diagonally to let the tail stick out, and then when we had it, we were going to cover it up, and that didn't work. Well, it's like no shit, right? So the 16-foot whale spent Monday night in the beach parking lot until a larger container was brought in on Tuesday to haul it away. It's heartbreaking, honestly. It's too bad they didn't manage this a little bit better. But no shit. Hindsight's 50-50, said Pat Dye, football coach, who doesn't coach football anymore. Anyway, so, but yeah, what?
He said hindsight's 50-50.
Yeah, that's, in other words,
2020.
Well, no, what he's saying is, like, you could be right, you could be wrong, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's
just weird.
Hindsight's never 100% correct, I don't think. So that's what his, like, you know, it's a Southern, you know, wisdom type shit, you know.
Yeah.
Not near as wise as my grandmother. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead.
Anybody else remember the old adage, measure twice, cut once?
Yes.
Measure never cut 57 times.
I'm sorry, if you use the word whale,
It's a
what
big.
makes you think there's ever going to be a small anything? Even if the word baby is attached to it, it's still a fucking whale.
It's a sea mammal, you know, and those things. The blue whale, of course, this is the largest of whales, is like the length of like 8 school buses.
Yeah,
And that's an actual, you know, just a normal sized one. You know, there's always huger, bigger ones than that. So, just saying, whales are just big fucking things, man. You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. A
You
baby
know?
whale. Brain, you wrap your head a baby whale. Comparable size. And how come fucking nobody stopped to say, what kind of whale? Like, was there not a... How the fuck is this guy still in charge of anything?
Yeah, no shit, man.
Because I wouldn't let him be a mall cop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
Motherfucker, you're too retarded to think about sizes and using words like baby and whale together? What?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he was wanting some whale steaks and he just didn't get it. So he was like, fuck it, leave it in the parking lot overnight.
Oh.
Aged meat, and there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, and I think we will be able to close out with these next two.
Okay.
Yes, this shows you that the brain trust is not necessarily for the wives of inmates.
Oh my god.
Well, she's not technically she's not his wife, right? She's his girlfriend. So
Girlfriend accused of using glitter and crayons to mail drugs to boyfriend in Hampton jail.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong?
check it out. Read it.
A woman is accused of using glitter glue and crayons to get drugs to her boyfriend inside a Hampton City jail. He's in the goddamn city jail at that, so it's not like he's there for a particularly long amount of time. It's city jail. Okay, let's just let that sink in.
No shit.
Crystal with a K, Milne, a 33-year-old from Hampton, was arrested on August 16th. She is accused of attempting to mail suspected narcotics into the jail located on the 100 block of High Court Lane. It gets better.
But wait.
Oh,
There's more.
It gets better. Court documents reveal that a detective was monitoring a jailhouse phone call between inmate and Robert Davis, or between inmate Robert Davis and his girlfriend Milne. Documents state the two were discussing that narcotics be mailed to Davis while in jail. Okay, so they talked about this on the phone while homeboy's in jail.
Oh man.
Homeboy's talking to her from the fucking jail.
Like, and they say they monitor all their phone calls. I mean, it's not like
It says when you do the call and it connects to two people, this call will be recorded for legal purposes.
Exactly. Exactly. Crazy.
A bunch of dipshits. That's why they're in jail in the first place, because of stupid shit like that.
No shit.
Milne is accused of telling him to pay special attention to the middle cloud in the picture and that she was going to try to use glitter glue this time. So they had done this before.
It got busted.
The first time somebody wasn't listening to the call.
Oh my god. Oh, I think they're just trying to maybe just letting shit stack up on this couple, you know, so they can bust her and put her away too. Because she's got some nice ink going there, and she is wearing that kind of that prison jumpsuit orange. So she's
and she's got that weird no-neck thing going on.
She looks like her name's Crystal.
She does with a K.
With a K.
Crystal with a K.
Crystal,
With a K.
middle name
Crystal.
Dawn. Crystal Dawn.
Crystal Dawn Milne, yeah. I don't know.
Crystal Dawn, Crystal Brook.
She's yeah.
Crystal Morning.
Crystal Creek.
Crystal Meth.
Crystal Meth, yeah.
Crystal Bad.
Oh my God. This is bad shit. Just horrible.
Yeah.
Little do we know we're
Okay.
four names for her.
So, you guys ready for are you fucking serious? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking. Excuse my mouth, but this one will make you do that.
Ready? Let's go.
Yeah. Oh. Preschool worker charged with child endangering for encouraging children to fight.
Okay. So it's like they're on the playground and
Just let that sink in, people. Just let that shit sink in.
No, this isn't this is preschool. So we're talking kids 4 and under.
Rule number 1, don't talk about preschool. Rule number 2, don't talk about preschool. God damn it.
what you do is you see the kids, they're arguing or whatever, and you're like, well, just punch him, you little bitch. God.
Well, wait. Oh no, it's better than that. Wait, guys,
There's more.
You're gonna love how this bitch gets caught. I swear to God, this is the reason there. A Columbus woman is facing nearly 24 charges after reportedly encouraging children at a daycare to fight on the playground, then posting videos of it to social media.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
That's pretty cool. I mean, like, you throw down a carton of chocolate milk, and you're like, whoever wins gets the chocolate milk.
So yeah, was she monetizing that shit too?
What I'm saying, it's but with kindergartners and chocolate milk.
It probably is fucking monetized. That's what's sad. Is this shit's probably still up on YouTube and it's probably monetized.
So, officers found out about it when Williams' video sent to them anonymously. So, yeah, somebody dropped that to the cops, but quick. Playtime Preschool says 2 workers, including Williams, were fired immediately when the incident was discovered. Oh shit, there was another teacher involved. How much you want to bet?
Well, somebody had to talk. See, rule number 1. Somebody talked about preschool.
Right, they didn't follow the fucking rules.
Man.
Dollars to donuts. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Bitch, you've been working at the preschool for 6 years too, so I wonder how long she'd been uploading videos before she got in trouble.
Yeah.
That's a good question, man. Crazy. I mean, it's like, part of me wants to say, as a showman, that's almost fucking genius. Almost.
Right.
Then there's a certain legal shit that, liability-wise too, that just, it's, I don't know, it's just, just says, no, don't do that shit. I mean, come on, y'all. Oi, mate, have you got you got a license? No, I don't. Want to hear why? Oh, I don't want to watch it either. But I don't want a preschool death match on my Google history.
I know.
That's right, G-Money.
I'm
Bingo.
there with you, brother. I want to know how the fuck do you do this and film it and not, like, get immediately flagged by the world the moment you upload a video anywhere of this?
They probably bleeped all the cussing.
Well, I'm wondering, yeah, right? I'm wondering, where the hell did she put it up? Because she put it up on, like, Hip Hop, World Star or whatever it is.
Yeah.
World Star Hip Hop or whatever it is. If she put it up there, it probably wouldn't have been noticed for a while. But
Oh, my God.
I don't know where else you would put that up. Why did they just now say, social media? It must be Facebook or something. How much you want to bet?
You know what it is? It's got to be it's got to be Facebook.
Because they aren't mentioning which social media it was on.
Yeah.
Let me just
Oh,
I'm guessing.
but don't say
yeah.
MAGA.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say MAGA because you'll get fucking, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how you get fucking banned on YouTube. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I got a text from an old Facebook friend. I had to kill my Facebook account. But anyway. So, are Tinker Toys considered shanks at preschool?
That's what
Oh
I was
jeez.
I'm going to shove this Lincoln log up your ass.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Oh, Lord. Well, shit, man, that's really all the really wham bam, news articles. We got a couple more, but they're, I don't know, they're more for other streams.
Oh my god, I looked up preschool fight and I found a video called Child Fight Club recorded at daycare. It's like actual kids on a mat fucking, like this chick, the little girl is doing a fucking MMA submission move.
Choke him out, bitch!
Oh my god.
Choke him out! Choke him out!
I'm guessing this was YouTube.
Holy shit. Choke him out. Are they wearing gloves, man? Or?
pretty funny.
No, well, I don't think so.
That is sick.
It looks like it's just a news report on the incident, but it was just a photo that was part of the thumbnail.
That is some sick fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Oh, well, believe it or not, but that is another hour and a half down
Oh shit.
in
Yeah,
the bucket.
boy.
Yeah, man.
Boy,
It
there's
flies,
no-
man.
There's
There'll be
no
more
one
next
down.
week.
Yeah.
If
More next week.
if y'all find a Joker running around, just kind of shake him and point him in the direction of his house, and hopefully he'll make it there. Oh, God bless him. He said he's been streaming his ass off since like
Oh yeah.
very late last night. Yeah. So
Yeah, I saw that. It was before I went to bed, so I knew.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, he was doing the WJOK, trying to get kicked off. So anyway, does anybody got anything they want to shill before we slide out of here?
Not really shilling so much as just letting people know that I'm going to be back in it.
Cool.
I have kids and the school year has started, so I'm just not going to be around as much as I have been before,
Okay.
especially not early in the day. So if you want to get a hold of me, expect me to be talking to you in the evenings.
Kill
Other
it.
than that, this and Manifest Destiny are the two surefire things I'm doing. If you guys are interested in, or if you have something you want me to cover, something you want me to talk about in a video or something like that, please just send it. I'm looking for inspiration right now.
If you got any shit you want to send to us for this thing, you got the gist of what we're doing here. So yeah, if you see something that rings your bell, send it. You know, and I really appreciate Tim and Trippy, helping me out with this thing. It's fun. Trippy, you got something you want to talk about?
Yeah, I always just want to shill for Full Metal Pickle. I just put his link in the chat.
That's right. Join
And we do
it.
the music stream on Tuesdays.
Sub that
At
shit.
11 EST.
That is key wrecked. That is key
11
wrecked.
p.m. EST. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it starts at 11. It runs about what? 2 hours? 1 hour? Hour and a half?
Yeah, it depends. Like, if
Okay.
we get off track, we'll just go for 4 or 5 hours if we want.
And of course, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, and that means 1 p.m. Pacific. Drinks with friends. Serrata Mantine. If you want to watch degeneration slowly get more degenerate over a period of time, then that is the stream you want to watch. Trust me. I've been to most of them. I think I've been in all of them, and I've never been. There's always been something special about each one. So they're all unique. They're all like snowflakes and moles. And this is Irate Prostate, and I want to say Sunday I will be interviewing Aiden Paladin, 4 Eastern, 3 Central, and that'll be 1 Pacific. So join me on Sunday as we're going to talk a little. We're going to talk about her, of course, and then we're going to talk about her latest video where she talks about maybe coming full circle with the idea of the treatment of mental illness, and I thought it was a really fantastic video. But on that note, I want to say Irate Monday, of course, we're going to be looking at some very interesting shit. I'm just going to say that because ooh, man. Anyway, so on that note, this is Irate Prostate saying, everybody, let's say bye-bye.
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 Bye.
And we'll see y'all next time, next Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. And love goes out to everybody. Later.